Welcome to the Broski Doodles podcast, the best podcast in all of the land. It's your boy Kiko Flo, Kiko Cervantes, the guy with the accent. On the other side of the screen is Chef Maurice, the other guy with the accent, the thicker accent, the heavier accent, but we still love him the same. Rocking his super gay beard and what's that hat from?
San Jose Clash.
The San Jose Clash? Is that like a lobster?
I think it's a scorpion.
Oh, a scorpion, okay. And what is that? Is that like a professional team?
It's a soccer team from San Jose.
Okay.
That only played 1 year.
And then they don't exist anymore?
They changed their name and basically their identity. So now they're known as the San Jose Earthquakes.
Okay, and they play for the MLS?
They play for the MLS.
So you got like a little vintage hat there.
This is a vintage that was $10.
Oh, really? Is it fake?
No, it's from a very good brand too. It's not New Era. It's a different brand.
47?
No, it's Mitchell and Ness.
Okay, and
Mitchell
first time I
Ness.
hear about them.
So they do hats and they do like more like stylish.
I really like not only the design but the color palette. I'm gonna talk here like a little designer. The color palette, I mean that little pastel green, I love that. And then the orange,
that's one of the reasons I bought it.
Sexy.
The colors were hot, and from San Jose, so I lived in San Francisco, very close.
To San
This
Jose?
is a soccer team we had close to us.
And you would go to games? You ever went?
I went to one game.
Okay, so you could even say like I was there when it was vibing.
I was a diehard fan. Yeah.
Right, you were like considered one of the day ones. You know what they call the day ones.
Right.
All right, that's fire.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you about something because I've been thinking, right, and I've been looking at the memes and the things, and a new concept came about that seemed like, I mean, it's something we already do, but just giving it a name just makes it funner, and maybe some people can actually think of it and be aware of it, which is as a man in America, sometimes life is hard, right? I mean, you already have kids, things are rolling, responsibilities, and sometimes you might lose that little guiding compass, right, to tell you what's the meaning of life. Because you have your main quest in life, which is, get to the end of it, right? That's the quest, right? Get to the end of it and have a place for your peoples to be as comfortable as possible in this world of evil, right? Okay, that's the main quest. But along the way, I believe that you gotta have little side quests that keep you, touching ground. Things that just, remind you the everyday things about life and your homeboys. So, do you have like things like that? Like, and I'll give you examples because you're like, hey, wait, I get the concept, but I don't really know what you mean. And that's when I come in and I tell you, hey, let me put it simple. I'll give you an example. What's an example of these side quests? Well, I started recently playing Magic the Gathering, right? You always, you frown upon me. And
I accept it now.
Recently, I've been playing like little tournaments, not only physical, but online. And I got into like more official tournaments and I've been winning. So I could say, look, my little side quest is like become like a little regional champion. Just in my county. For example, I want to go to the bowling league every Wednesday and play with my team and see if we can win the league. So
That's
those
a
are
side
little
quest.
side quests.
Okay.
And side quests could be short or long or medium format. Not a long format, because long format will be more like your main quest, which
The
is
life.
Yeah, like
The life goal.
the life goal. But like a short-term side quest could be like, hey, am I clean? Like, let's say you already have a house. Things are going well for you. You paid, you were able to get a house. And you have a little shed. And you're like, I'm going to make this into like a little man cave and make it real nice. That could be your little side quest.
I was reading about this, and one of the things that qualify as a side quest is stuff that are optional to do.
Okay.
not things that you have to do, but more of things that are optional. Like
Okay.
going to the supermarket to just buy cereal, that's optional.
Side quest.
Side quest.
Side quest
Because you
material.
right. I don't know what else. Going to
Well,
grandma's funeral, that's optional.
okay, side quest material. I get you. I mean,
Also,
if you have to get on a plane for it,
it's optional.
it's
Right
side
there, it
quest.
becomes optional.
You've just been side quested. You feel me? I'm sorry, Nanny. I love you.
Another thing that it says is that it has to be engaging.
Okay.
So it gives you, the option of being optional, and now it gives you engaging. So
Right. So you
Magic
cannot
the
just be
Gathering,
right. It's engaged. It's engaged.
Magic the Gathering for you right now, it's engaging. So it's your side quest.
Okay. Okay.
Looking for
Are
jobs
you trying to
are
make like a metaphor with engaging? Because I know
engagement.
you're always trying to like throw some dirt on us
Hmm.
Magic players. But real quick here, you're talking about these little side quests. They have to be engaging. It's important to know that because, for example, let me give you examples of what's not a side quest, right? Because sometimes people understand it in reverse. They're like, hey,
Well,
I took
before
acid
you
one time, and now my brain understands in reverse. I have a
before
homeboy,
you go
Elias. He thinks like that.
before you go on that,
Uh huh.
so it gives me three things
Oh, sorry.
or three setups. No, but I want to know that if a side quest needs to cover all three or just one of them will automatically make it a side quest. So one is the optional, one is
Right?
the engagement, and then the other one is the creativeness.
Mm,
So a creative activity that's something, outside your career or outside your main job.
right.
So does it qualify for one or does it qualify because it needs all three?
Right. I think it needs all three. And let me attack that, right? So let
Okay.
me circle jerk on you and tell you what I think about this. So it has to be optional. Perfect. So for example, let me give you an example. For example, let me give you an example of a bad example, right? So your wife might be like, "Oh, I have one of those side quests." She's doom scrolling on her phone, just looking at nothing, right? And nothing. It's optional. It is. Is it engaging? I don't think so. Because engaging means it needs your input. It's not just you
Right.
receiving it.
So you have to
And it
comment.
and it's a creative. Right. I mean, if you're like a diehard commenter, maybe it's engaging. And then it's a creative. I guess you could fit it in. I mean, if you're like doom scrolling, but like hard, like you're interacting, you're leaving comments, I guess that could be a side quest. Is it one worth pursuing? Maybe not. So just watching a movie is not a side quest.
Okay. It gives you other so it gives you other concepts. Like it needs to have a purpose.
Okay,
The side quest needs to have a purpose.
right. There's a point of it at the end. There's a means to an end.
There's a means to an end. That's what makes it a good side quest.
Chef Maurice, I understand Thursday you are off from work. I actually just been fired. So, how about I pick you up on Thursday morning after you leave your kid at school? We go, we have a hit of the chumpito, right? And then we're gonna go hit up the Taco Bell.
Talk
And
about for
then
for brunch.
for brunch. And then we're gonna go to like Dave and Buster's or like a place that has, you know, video game machines from back in the day. Anyways, that's a little side quest. That needs a little bit of your input, your engagement, your creativity. So I think that's like a nice little side quest. A day side, like a side quest could be a day. A side quest could be a week. A side quest could be a thing that takes many months. You know, short and medium length of time. Like, oh, little by little, I'm gonna fix the garden. Like, let's say you're
What
gay,
one
right?
of the
Oh,
things
I'm
that
gonna
make
fix the
it
garden, right?
I think one of the things that makes it a side quest
Mm-hmm.
is that it has low stakes. That you don't have a lot to lose, right? That's
Mm.
that's how I maybe how I feel it.
Mm.
Interesting, because you can go smoke a
Mm,
dub, go to
you
Dave and
can.
Buster's, brunch at Taco Bell. That's low stakes.
I mean, you smoke a dub outside of Taco Bell, you might risk going to jail, bro. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about these days. No, I mean, okay, low stakes. I don't know if I agree 100% with you because, like, let's say you're playing the bowling league, right?
I mean, unless you have $1,000 riding on it,
No, but I mean, you're still like fighting for your pride in the community,
bitch. When you play Magic the Gathering at the places that you go to,
right?
that's low stakes. You're bound to lose 5 or 10 euros. That's low stakes.
Yeah, but I'm also bound to lose the respect of the autistic community. So, so it's.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Well,
a low stakes. Okay, I guess. Okay, you're not playing for your life. Okay, let's say it's low stakes. I think it's irrelevant to mention that because at the end, these side quests are important for you. So not accomplishing them is not like
I think
walking
that
the
side
park.
quest of Magic the Gathering, just to keep it in the ballpark, is you know just going there and playing. That's a one or a winning side quest already.
Okay.
Plus, if you win money because you won all your turn or your games, that's a added plus to
Right,
it.
right. Okay, I get you. Okay, so no, actually, I would agree with you with the part that the side quest was already completed when you went to engage
When as
in
soon
this
as you arrive to
activity,
the place,
right? Like
the side
let's
quest
say
completed.
you are a girl or you're our friend Carlos from back in high school that's gay, and you want to do one of these little things where you do wine, wine and painting. You know these
Bring
little
your own
things?
bottle. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like you bring your own bottle and then we paint like a little painting together.
There's one that's bring your own weed.
You see there? That's where I draw the line.
Okay, that's too much.
So yeah, so you bring your own wine, you start drawing the thing, right? Let's say it's shit, right? Because it's always a shit painting, right? That they put in there. Oh, this is what I drew when I was going through my breakup. Okay, you still went to the activity. You already did the side quest. Like, even would you say you going out with the girls for mimosas and brunch, early drinking to talk about each other's like issues and help out and like give you like prep talks? Is that a side quest? I believe so. It's
Hmm.
engaging. It's creative. I mean, you could get shit faced and it's still part of the side quest. Just getting shit faced is not a side quest. I want to just clarify because some people might want to justify it, especially the youngins. They might be like, hey, let me just, black out today. Side quest. No, don't use my hashtag there. Hashtag side
Uh,
quest. Not.
One of the things that some people mention is that the side quest needs to have a mental benefit, because it can reduce the burnout and it could foster other activities and creativities, uh,
Okay.
and as I would say, boost your mental health.
Okay, okay. So it's supposed to help you sort of relax and release some of the steam when you're coming from periods of stress because everybody knows the number one killer in the world is stress.
Hmm.
Okay, that's why you gotta chill skis. You just gotta bring it down a couple notches. So, for example, tell me an example of what is one of these activities that would fit within this criteria that you've provided for us today, Doctor
No, I
Maurice,
mean, I think, just to keep it here, and again, just
in the ballpark.
in the ballpark, the and going with you, it's the whole going to the card games. I think it qualifies to all of this.
Right? Yeah, but
Um,
we want more examples.
what other example? Maybe doing some sort of exercise, or like going to play paddle, or going to play soccer, or
Yeah,
doing activities that's going to
I think
keep
those qualify as side quests.
a
I mean,
side
not all
quest
side quests have to be like super mentally engaging.
healthy. Right, right, right.
I mean, and also
Maybe
they don't have to be healthy. Like going having habanos with your uncles Wednesday on a strip club, that could be a side quest, and it's not healthy, but it is necessary.
and trying the brunch menu at the
Yeah.
strip club. I'm trying to
Food in the
think.
strip clubs, surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good.
I
Never had
hear.
it before.
I always hear that. I don't know.
Doing stuff like going to the market or the supermarket. Is that a side quest?
If you're
Doing
high,
mundane,
that qualifies as a side quest. If you're
doing
super duper
mundane jobs
high
like that.
and you go, I mean, I'll be honest with you, like having to go do like a government process, like an application for some shit, that's definitely a side quest. And that's one of like the worst ones. Like when you get that side quest on your little binder, you're like, God damn.
Well, it's funny because now that I read it over, it's governmental work or paperwork optional.
Oh, that's true,
It's not
actually.
optional. You
Oh,
have to do it.
you are right. You are right.
Is
That
it
wouldn't even.
engaging? Not really.
Yeah, it's really not a side quest. It's a task, right? It's
No,
a.
but it may be a side quest just under another category because
Okay.
it's still you're still going outside of your day-to-day
Yeah.
life to do this
Yeah, I mean, it will
because
be called something else, but it's definitely not a side quest. Because, like, you're right, it has to be optional. And we cannot really steer
bend the
off,
arm.
yeah,
Yeah.
from the basics, right? Because then we start getting into in sticky territory that we don't want to really go to. So, optional. It has to be optional. So, for example, I like to go and speak at a AA meeting every Tuesday. Like I don't have an issue. I just like to go there and speak to them, right? Like tell them, hey, you cannot be addicted if you really try, type shit. Is that like
Mm,
that's a side quest?
are
I'm helping
side
the peeps.
quests hobbies?
I think it could be. I think they overlap.
I mean,
If your hobby
it.
is engaging and creative, then I do believe it can fit within the criteria of it being a side quest. Because at the end of the day, what is playing, bowling? Is bowling like that's a hobby, and then going, but you have to incorporate it with something else. Like I'm going to the league where I'm interacting with other teams and being creative about our strategy, about how the fuck we're gonna beat Martha from consulting, an accounting firm and her little clique. They're feisty bitches. I've played against them. Or you have Pepe and his homeboys from the mechanic shop. They're a little rougher around the edges, but they know how to throw a mean curveball. So I don't know. You tell
Hmm.
me. I think that's where the line becomes okay. Now this becomes a side quest. Now you are within an environment where you're gonna have meaningful interactions and accomplish something at the end. You're gonna get respect in your community, in the bowling community, which that says a lot about who you are. And then you also get the benefit of having shared this experience with different people and working as a team, really, at the end of the day. Teamwork.
I'm trying to see because I put side quest on Google and I'm trying to see what people are saying. And there's not a lot of cool answers that you can say, like, oh, because gaming. Um,
Well, first, thank you for letting everybody know what's our research procedure. We just type in a word in Google. That's how we do it. And second, I just want to make sure that the reference hasn't been lost because who knows? I mean, we assume that people know this. The original reference for side quests comes from video games, right? So whenever you're playing a video game as a single player, right? Not a multiplayer game, but a more like a single player where you have a story that you need to complete. Along the way, right, while you're doing this big quest, right, to save the princess or whatever, along the way, you're going to get side quests that are going to allow you to gain extra power along the way. And these side quests, I'm not sure if they're totally optional in the video games, but in real world, we have adopted the criteria of it being optional. But these are little quests along the way, and then people have grabbed that concept and plastered it in real life. So now we have this concept of side questing in real life. Would you say, for example, you were able to get, the weekend off, right? Your wife is gonna stay with the kid. and you're gonna go for a weekend to a house that you rented in Colorado with your homeboys, and you guys are bringing your computers, or better yet, you're renting some computers from like a company in Colorado that provides this type of service, and you guys are gonna be playing, Arc Raiders, whatever other video games, eating pizza, drinking beers, taking gastric protectors. Is that a side quest? That little weekend, that
It has to be a side quest, yeah.
right? That's a side quest. It's actually a much needed one.
Well, as a couple, you need side quests to keep
Oh,
the
also,
relationship going. I think so. I
okay,
mean, you you can apply solo quests and then
right. Co-op
friendly
quests.
co-op quests.
Okay, so for example, would you say that to keep the relationship alive, you sticking a dildo up your anus is like a side quest in that pursuit?
Is it engaging?
Okay, it is definitely engaging. It's a creative. It could be more creative,
It could get more creative.
right? And it is definitely optional. So okay, I get it. Yeah, definitely the co-op are super important. Do you have like an example of a recent side quest that you had with your lady?
Well, going to the movies is
That
somewhat of a side quest.
that's
Yeah.
definitely a side. So for example, you were able to get someone to stay with the kid, and then you just go you and your wife to the movie theaters. That's a nice side quest. You get the popcorn, the drinks.
We ate before,
God damn it.
so we had dinner.
Okay.
We had dinner out. Where did we go? Like sushi, maybe? I'm trying to do it again. But also, it's her birthday soon,
Okay.
and I kind of don't have a gift.
You don't.
Do you think you
W-
can
Women are
help me
hard,
out?
right? Because
Not
they
harder than
all
I get.
because they want they want everything. No, I don't have a recommendation,
God
but
damn it.
maybe look at our Amazon cart.
It's full of
Here, I got you the
lotions.
detergent that you needed for the clothes. So you're trying to see if you go to the movies, maybe?
Um, that is one of the options. Also, her birthday, I think, falls on a Tuesday, so it's in the middle of the fucking week.
Right. So better just not
Um,
even do
not
anything.
even think about that.
Yeah, just let it go. Is it the big
I,
4-0? No.
no, no. Okay, do you have to go big for 40, 50s, like for those kind of ages?
I mean, I think going big makes it even more relevant. Like, you're dying, motherfucker.
Hmm,
Um, is your wife younger than you?
she is.
That's always best. I mean, not too much. You don't. I wouldn't want to have one of these relationships like in the old school days where the guy's like 20 years older. It's like, bro, you're gonna be an old man, and she's still gonna be like a young woman. So it's better to age sort of close with your homegirl or home guy.
Yeah,
You know.
we're just 12 years apart.
I like him. I like him like Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I think she'll turn 35,
All right,
6,
that's still
36.
good. A couple years left. No, that's good. That's good. Uh,
I
you
want to do
wanna you wanna get a divorce at around 45, and then you get a 25-year-old.
I want to do a big sushi restaurant.
Okay.
One, I'm craving sushi,
Okay, it's more for you. Okay,
and two,
it's
I
it's
think she'll
nice.
enjoy it.
Okay.
It's a nice restaurant. I have a couple, but also I don't know. Like, is that enough? Like, do I have to do
Mm.
more now?
I mean, for the 3-5 sushi and a movie, I think with the economy these days, that's more than enough.
Bro, the other day we went to the movies, and it was like $55
Just on the tickets.
just the tickets.
Jesus Christ.
it makes me not want to go to the movies anymore.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I already feel that here in Spain we pay a lot, but I can get it for like 10, 11 bucks. And I think that's hefty. But having to pay like 27, 25, fuck out of here. I'm watching it at home. And I think that's fucked because they already fuck you with the popcorn. They already are like, oh, you want popcorn? That's $20. And it's okay, I'll pay it because I love me some movie popcorn, right? Movie theater popcorn. But then you also want to charge like what, 25 for the movie ticket? Come on, bro. Come on,
We're
son.
not in we're not in 2000 anymore. So I think that's economy goes up. They're gonna charge you more for the movies.
Okay.
Now they're making more expensive movies that somehow they have to answer for that.
Which I don't even understand. I think the best movies are normally ones that are a little more indie, more, close to the ground. So
Do you like sushi?
I do, but I'm very picky. I'm not like this type of people that can just go to like, oh, let's go to this all you can eat sushi place like
Well, no.
or like
But what do
but
you
I
eat,
do
like
like it.
tempura?
I do like tempura. I like more like Japanese classic sushi.
Nigiri.
There is a be careful what you're saying. There is a version there is a version that is like the Venezuelan sushi,
No.
right? Which I'm not usually for people that don't know, it's like kind of like a more Americanized sushi where like they put sauces and mix things in it. They well the one that you said the tempura is the one where they bread it and fry it, right? Which I don't mind. I like that. But they could get a little bit too more like too saucy, right, in the Venezuelan scene, or like put like a sweet plantain on a sushi.
That's not sushi anymore.
Yeah, something else, which is fine though. I've eaten it and I've liked it, and there's times where I'm like, oh, that's good. It's kind of like pizza. You can say, well, pizza, like the real Italian pizza, is one thing, and then there's other type of pizza where they put other stuff, and sometimes I might like it. Like I might like a Hawaiian pizza. Oh,
Do
but that's
you?
not Italian pizza. Okay, it isn't, but it's still good. So
It's Hawaiian.
The Venezuelan,
Nobody nobody said it was Italian. It's Hawaiian.
right? But then they say it's pizza, and pizza couldn't be done. But it's pagate, la pizza con l'altra, la Mussolini.
The sushi restaurant I want to go to, it's this. Like a lot of they're making the stuff in front of you, the
Okay,
nigiri, and it's fresh and like
it
all
better
this
have it better have the eyes.
the fish eyes.
I hate when I go to a place and the people making the food are not aligned with the theme of the restaurant.
Oh, I got
So
you.
like if I go
Okay,
to like, oh, it's the sushi
okay.
place, they're gonna make it in front of you, and then the guy making it is like a Venezuelan. I'm like, hey, Mr. Trendaragua, can you get the fuck out of here and bring me an authentic Japanese? Because like there's a whole thing, a procedure to become a sushi artist
Master.
master. So, but I mean, I'm
It's
not saying
becoming
I wouldn't eat it. Like I respect it, but it just like I want to see the people that are doing it right.
it's becoming a sushi master, a side quest.
That's a hell of a side quest.
That's a long side quest.
It's a long one. I understand it takes about 10 years,
Just 2 years washing rice.
right? Russian rice. You're like, oh, it takes that long? Yeah. You gotta learn how to wash that rice, boy. And it takes 2 years.
If you think about it, anything could be a side quest.
You see, but when you say it like that, it fucks it up the whole concept.
Going into the military, it's a side quest.
That's not that's not a side quest because that shit is.
Is it optional? Is it engaging? And does it have a creative
I
activity?
mean, it is a side quest. Actually, it's a hell of a side quest. It's a hefty one. It's a laborious side quest.
But where do you draw the line on a side quest and a life quest or a life goal?
Well, I think life goal is just one. You have one main one.
But what is it?
Well, that depends on each person. But
Tell me.
mine's will be to grow old, but have enough health to enjoy those years, and have enough wealth set up for me to live the rest of my days in a dignified way, and have a beautiful family and people that love me. That's the main quest for me.
So we all draw our own quest.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But I mean, I think it should be similar. Anyways, then you have the side quests that are quests along the way of accomplishing this bigger quest, which is a life quest. So yeah, going into the military. But now I ask you, is it creative? Because in the military, it's more like, hey, you gotta do what we tell you. It's not you're not gonna come here to like So I don't know if it meets the creative part. It is engaging, but I don't know if it's creative. So I don't know if it could fit into it. But volunteer work, I think, is very side questable. Um, Hobbies where you're actually engaging with a community, right? It's not like, oh, I like the frisbee and I throw the frisbee in the park. I don't think that's enough to be a side quest. It could be creative, but is it engaging? Are you engaging with other people? Oh, I'm part of the county frisbee association community. We meet up every Tuesday and Thursday. Side quest.
So more of like community work.
Yeah, so I believe that the main component there is the community.
Hmm. Interesting. I don't know. I didn't think about the community that much.
If you don't have community, then I believe engagement is low.
But does it have to be engaging with other people? Because it could
Yeah.
be engaging with
Give me an example.
the computer,
Yeah, but you
with
see, that's where I believe you can maybe use the criteria, because if you're not engaging with engaging is not just engaging with the actual thing, but with other people. I think the side quest should involve, and again, this is part of the how I saw the rules, how I interpret them, the criteria. It might be wrong, but I believe it has to be engaging with other people. Because otherwise, if it doesn't have human connection, I don't think the side quests can earn that title. So that's why I say, oh, you go play bowling, cool, but that's not enough. You gotta play in the league with Martha. You play Magic, that's cool. You play Art Graders, that's cool. Do you have a little WhatsApp group with your homies, and you guys get together and go up top together? That's side quest. It's engaging.
but when I play by myself, am I engaging?
Are you?
Like I'm when I play and I see other people, I don't open the microphone and talk to them.
Right. So
A lot
you're
of
not
people do.
engaging. If you
I
did, you could even argue that even when you play alone, you do engage,
You're side questing.
and then that will become side questable. So you see, that's the missing link. Are you interacting, and are you willing to interact? And I think that's really where some people might get the test answer wrong, and that's why I want to highlight that point. I think it's important.
I keep looking and it says how to implement a side quest. Identify interests,
Hmm.
keep it small, say yes more, and gamify life. Treat your day as a quest log where you reward yourself for completing the non-essential, yet enriching activities.
Okay. So we talked about in the past, like I use a little checklist every day where I put all the things that I gotta do that day, and then I kind of go through them. So what this is saying is similar to that, but not only the essential things, right? Because you have the things you gotta do, like, oh, I gotta work out, I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, but also put in there, learn the guitar so that I can serenade my women. That's a side quest right there.
Keep it small. I think it kind of trumps a lot of what we have said before, right? The military. Boom. Not a side quest. What was the other one that we said?
That
That was
wasn't
a
a side
long.
quest.
That it was. We deemed it as it was, but it was like a long-term one.
Oh, becoming a magician.
So it says like focus on short-term, achievable, and fun tasks rather than overwhelming goals. So like small
Yeah, but
stuff.
I
It has to
still
be
believe you
smaller
can
stuff.
have long, short, medium term quests
Side
as well.
quests.
Yeah, like if you're learning a language, I think that's a side quest. It's a longer one.
As a side quest, it's eventually going to become the end goal, right? You're learning Italian because you want to live in Italy, so that your end goal is going to shift.
Well, maybe not. Maybe you just want to be an asshole and tell everybody you speak Italian. I live in New
Vaffanculo.
York, but I speak Italian.
Is that New York or New Jersey accent?
New Jersey. I don't think I don't I don't want to get caught up in things that that are only short term because I do believe there could be 6 month goals that are a side quest to you. Let's say for the next 6 months you want to play golf 1 day a week with your girlfriend's dad so that you can bond and make sure that he leaves all the will to your girl. So it's a couple brothers. That is that a side quest? I think it is. It's engaging. Yeah, I gotta engage with the fucking with this fuck. I gotta be
Some exam
creative.
some examples of side quests could be volunteering, taking a sewing class.
Okay.
So I guess the learning a language might fall into that
Yeah, yeah,
category.
definitely.
Doing a puzzle,
I
mending
think that's.
clothes,
I think doing the puzzle. It's. All right. I'll allow it.
exploring a neighborhood in your city.
The fuck is that? You're doing Dora the Explorer?
Well, one day you can go to, I don't know, Vallecas
Right.
or Malasaña.
Okay.
I don't know.
Get to know a
Uh,
different place. Okay.
right.
A traveling
Writing
thing.
poetry.
Writing poetry, although very, very fruity.
What's the difference
Ve-
between writing poetry and writing songs?
Not that much of a difference.
Hmm.
If you like write songs, that's fruity on its own. If you think of yourself like, oh, I'm an artist, I'm a musician, that's super fruitful. So, anyways,
You are
I know,
an
I know.
artist. Okay, okay.
And not only being an artist, like saying you say it. That's super fruitful. Okay, so Chef Maurice, what else?
Taking an online class.
Okay, taking it on DeVry.
The Rye University.
Yeah, I want to be an operations manager.
Trying a funky workout class.
The fuck? I was like the ones where you work out in a trampoline. All right, guys, let's do this. San Francisco style.
This one, I'm gonna, I wanna push you to do this one.
Yeah, please push me.
Cooking a new recipe.
Oh, that's a side quest. You know what? That has so well defined all of the criteria for the side quest. Obviously it's optional. It's engaging. You gotta engage with that recipe in a way that is very. You have to be very accurate. You gotta be very like a surgeon, and then creativeness comes in because at the end of the day, you gotta work with the things you have. When Chef Maurice came to visit me, he understood I had a broke man's kitchen in Europe, right? He understood. Okay, I had to work with what I got. I gotta work with this piece of shit utensils that this motherfucker has, and you gotta get creative. And even Chef Maurice at his house, he might have everything he wants, but he doesn't have everything.
I don't have
And
an oven.
there's things that he needs to get creative. So yeah, learning a new recipe, definitely. Are you like very bad at cooking? You've never cooked in your life. Learning to cook, not only a side quest,
A life
important for you.
quest.
Yeah, important for your survival. You fucking retard.
Here they see they put like scene a play. So like maybe going to a concert,
Mm,
maybe going
okay.
to
I mean, in that case, they're being very vague with the description because then anything can be a fucking side quest. I think it has to be a little bit more than just an activity. Because then, to me, I mean, we could call it something else, like going to watch a movie. Now, if you told me I went to watch a movie with some friends and we discussed the movie after while doing whippets, then I'm like, okay, that's engaging. It's creative. And it was definitely optional for you to take those whippets. So, I think it does need to have like an extra level of engaging. It doesn't always mean, Chef Maurice, that you have to engage with other people. In the case of a recipe, you're not engaging with other people, but you're engaging hard with the recipe. So I think that
you're
over,
engaged in the activity.
yeah,
So it doesn't have to be engaging with other people. You have to be like engaging
not
with the
necessarily,
activity.
but you have to be engaging in an intense way. If there's no
Right.
people around, you better be engaging hard.
So me playing the video game,
That's engaging
it's
hard.
I'm engaged in the game, but I'm not engaging with the people.
Right, but okay, that's a good point. You see, I'm coming back to you now. Okay, so in that sense, then, does the gaming have to have like a purpose for that day to be a side quest, or can you just like, oh, let me just play a couple rounds? That's a side quest.
I think the couple rounds is a side quest.
Okay. Okay, because I think it would need to be more like, hey guys, let's meet up tonight and play, and we all meet up and we play a couple hours. That just seems more like side quest. But I get it. I mean, if you're just like trying to play a few hours before the kid gets home, I guess it's a side quest. But it's just like a very basic one.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's not like your proper side like a proper side quest has an arc. It could
I
even
think
be made into a movie.
I think side quests is just side work. It's just outside of your daily routine. So side stuff.
Right? Like for example, when you go see your side chick, is that a
That's a
side?
side quest.
That's a side quest right there. Right?
Engaging,
Engaging. Right.
creative,
Creative, and it's optional. Shit.
and it's optional.
I could have made the right choice. No, but it's true. And at the end of the day, right, like it could even be made into like a rap song.
Mm.
Like she my side chick. She my side quest. And then you continue.
I ask you, have you written songs lately?
I haven't, no. And it makes me feel bad, actually.
Fuck. Sorry.
No, it's cool.
Sorry, I even fucking brought it up.
No, I'm a little depressed with music. Okay, sorry, go on.
Well, but maybe this is when you write your best music, when you're in a down statement. Statement? When you're on a downside.
You're a down statement. Yeah, right now I'm in a down statement, definitely. And but you know what? I've been picking up the guitar again and forcing me to play every day. So I'm getting the agility back in my fingers. And yeah.
Some of the best songs are written in sadness.
Yeah, that sounded deep. Yeah, so you know what? Could it be a side quest like this year? I've made it a thing for me to get back into music and start writing new songs again for another album. So that's a side quest. Could that be a side quest?
Maybe you can attach the writing music to the eventual finding of the new job. How can you
How
tie
so?
them together? Maybe you can work in the music industry.
Maybe you can make a song about searching for a job.
A sad song about searching for
Okay.
the job. No, but I think at the state that you might be in right now, maybe going back into writing music, it could be
Okay,
helpful.
so use that pain.
Use the pain.
Okay, well, I am playing a lot of guitar and I am experimenting with tones recently, which I hadn't been playing for maybe like a year or two.
When was the last time you picked the guitar?
Yesterday.
Like not before,
Before this had happened, maybe a year or two.
Okay, so you left it
I
basically.
left. I left it for a while.
You retired from music.
I retired. Like it was. It's very. And now that I'm coming back, I really don't recommend it. I think it's best to stay always tight with that thing that you do, because then coming back is not like with a bicycle where like, oh, I can. No, it's hard to get back into it, and it's been hard for me. Now I feel a lot better with the guitar. I mean, granted, I play like a lot of arpeggios and a lot of like fingering stuff, right? So like getting back the agility to do the same things you always did, and even more. So I'm onto that, and I'm also getting back into the writing rhythm. I did start writing a song that's kind of like a fun little song for the clubs, maybe a song that makes me rich, and then I can do the other stuff that's deep. It's a Dominican dembow style song. I think I've told you about it, but yeah, I gotta keep it down low in case that it does go. But that's like a more like a simple song, but I just gotta frame that up. But in the more like real composing side of things, this year one of those goals, one of those side quests, is to actually get back into it and start writing and shit. So yeah, that's
I
it.
think you're in the prime moment of doing that.
Okay.
I think it will take your mind away from a lot of things.
Damn, that's deep.
Fuck, bro. We had to get
Thank,
deep.
yeah, man. No, thanks for that, and I think it inspires me when you say that. So
There's two things I'm challenging you with.
okay, you're giving me
The
this
right,
side quest, okay?
yes. I'm that bitch from Arc Raiders.
For my Raiders, like, hey, Raiders, here's your next assignment. Okay.
One, writing more music, and two, cooking new recipes. Because I
Hmm.
feel like those two things you enjoy doing, you
Yeah.
like doing, you spend the time and you try to do it well. So why not push those more, into your life and bringing
Damn,
them
that's
back?
actually perfect. And I do see what you mean. At the end of the day, things are connected in such a way in life, in a magical way, that when you create, like when you do a new recipe, you've ignited all those little things in your brain that come from creativity, and making that new sauce and making it work might make your brain actually get more creative with music because it's all along the same vein. I like it.
I felt some of that the other day. I was talking to a coworker and she wants to do some desserts.
Hmm.
But she's not a pastry chef or a pastry cook. She just wants to do it and have the owners taste it and maybe put it in the menu. So I was helping her brainstorm. So that was a good activity for me, for her as well, I guess. But for me, it was, because I was doing something that I'm usually not asked to do.
Right.
I can do it at home. It's my thing. And I keep it for me and my family. But when it's like at work, I haven't had this chance or opportunity to do this. So it was a good workout. Now it makes me want to open some of the books. Like I haven't done lately. I've been just stuck in my work recipes, like what I do at work. Like I've been not cooking at home, not doing the desserts I wanted to do, or I'm not as engaged at home in the cooking scene, but it's what I'd love to do
Right. So would you say that you actually want to up those numbers?
for sure.
Okay. So that's one of your side quests this year.
To get
Get
more
more
into
creative in the kitchen at home.
in the kitchen, yeah,
And
yeah.
by that you don't mean like getting more cleaning products for your lady. You mean like actually cooking new and yeah, interesting stuff.
Recipes, yes. My side quest, and I don't know if it's a side quest or a life goal at this point, is to like have my a little bit of my own thing. I don't want to own a restaurant because I've been in the two faces of the coin. Like I've been in a very successful restaurant that kind of runs itself, and then I've been in a not very good restaurant where it doesn't run by itself,
Right.
where it's not a
Hashtag right
well-oiled
now.
machine. No, no. So, and I know like to get it to that point of a well-oiled machine, it's a lot of work that
Okay, so
I
you
don't have the
actually
patience or
so you've
the
actually
willing to
come
do.
to terms with the fact that you believe you do not want to, as an end goal, as a chef, to have your own restaurant.
I think so. And I
Okay.
believe in that more so now.
What's the vision you have for what will be your ideal position, you know, to sort of grow and live your life?
That's the part that I don't know because I don't want to work for somebody my whole life. I want to have my own thing, but at the same time, my own thing is not a restaurant. So I'm trying to explore what I want to do, like private dining or private catering, doing
Mm.
weddings or doing parties or but I understand that that's going to be a lot more work from my part and the pay is not going to be the best.
Right.
So I have to come to terms with that. And I think right now it's kind of hard because I'm in a situation where, yeah, I have a job that pays me, but also I have a kid that wants to do things, my wife that wants to travel, and I want to travel and I want to eat, I want to go out. Like, so it's like, okay, I want this is a secure thing ish, my job right now because it's paying me. Doing my own thing is not going to be a overnight success, or I'm not going to have clients from one night to the other. So it's going to be time consuming to have a job and I do my own thing. And I feel like at the end, I'm going to end up steering away from one of those things and just do
Okay.
one, which I want to do as my private thing. But I'm afraid that I'll steer away from that just because going back to the restaurant is more secure.
So you kind of caught in a limbo where you want to have your own thing, but you also don't want to have to worry about running your whole thing yourself. So,
I've seen it in restaurants where there's missing ingredients, and it kind of sucks that you have to go in knowing that you don't have that ingredient and then you have to completely scrap that ingredient from the recipe and it's an important one. So much so that I told you about this, so much so that somebody told the owner of the restaurant, it's like, oh, this is not
how
what
the yeah
it's
how
supposed
the
to
how
be.
the final product should come out without this ingredient that you have been
Right.
skimping on or not getting for some reason. Okay,
So
hashtag right now. Okay,
it's hard. It's hard. It's frustrating that
okay,
I come to work at 8 and basically my workday starts at 10 because the
yeah,
deliveries.
okay. I mean,
So that's something that I would
we
have to
wanna we
consider
wanna
if I do
provide you
have my own
we
job.
wanna provide you support, but also don't cry in the middle of the podcast because it does bump people out. Okay, but it is things that you take into account because having a restaurant has all those problems. Is there like a middle point where you could be like the head chef in a very nice restaurant and you're that and you make well, but you're not the owner?
Well, that's the thing that I was saying before. I don't want to work for someone.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to have a boss all my life.
Bows. You want a bit of bows. Okay, so maybe, okay, so private catering is one
If we
option.
do this and this becomes successful, who's the boss?
You are. I mean, I want to, make sure that there's no animosity. Maybe you will get the wives to be the bows, like
I don't
little
want to work for
bitches.
anyone, bro.
You don't want to wait for anyone. No, it's just us, bro. It's just us. We make the decisions. We talk to the lawyers and the accountants.
I like that. I'm down.
So,
Make it successful, bro.
well, let's make it.
Maybe maybe write
Side
a
quest.
maybe write a intro song for the podcast, like a jingle.
Okay. Look at this guy. Just
Damn, I'm
getting me
trying
to
to think.
work for the free. Just he just
I'm gonna see
squeezing
the
me.
benefit of you working,
It's
bitch.
like, hey, actually, I have a nice little side quest. Why don't you fucking promote the shit out of this bitch and make it work? Yeah, Chef Maurice. That's the idea.
Well, start writing, bitch.
Yeah, it could be a jingle, nice little jingle.
Maybe you don't even have to sing. Maybe you can just do the music.
Well, we do have already like intro music.
Did you make it, or
No,
was it
but
an AI
it
creation?
no no it I didn't compose it, but it is mine.
Right, you bought it from someone.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking you to make the fucking music.
Okay. 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 Damn.
to grab the keyboard and go beep 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 boop 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 beep beep.
Okay. I get you. Damn. That's harsh. All right, but anyways, that would be a side quest, right?
And I think it could be a beneficial one.
Right, for us, which is important.
If we do this and then I have to leave the restaurant business, I'll be
Right.
more than happy.
You be happy too.
I'll be happy to cook for the people
Pleasure.
I want, for the
Right.
pleasure. Yeah.
That'll be nice, right? Like just you cook for the pleasure, but you got everything else is figured out because we got a couple little broski doodles supporting us. All right. I mean, that'll be fire. I mean, that is a dream.
If we hit 1,000 subscribers,
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave my job. 1,000 subscribers.
I recommend you don't. I recommend you don't. But that will be a really nice stepping stone. Getting to 1,000. So hopefully soon. I mean, we're at
First
what?
500.
Yeah, first 500.
450, I think.
No, that's on the other one.
Oh, the other one, this one.
We're like 210.
210. Okay.
So not bad. Help us out though. Do recommend it with your homeboys. Any other shit that you would consider a side quest? Are there side quests that you've done recently? Are there side quests that people you love have done recently that you've taken interest in?
Is going to Disney a side quest?
That's definitely a side quest. It's what
Is
I
it
would call.
optional?
It's one of the most
Is it
expensive.
engaging?
No, it is.
It could
It
be
is.
creative.
It is engaging and it is optional. You definitely can choose not to go and spend all that
I
money.
can say no, but it's a family thing, so I don't really have a vote.
Yeah, but technically it is optional. It's just that you're not the one that has the power to decide the option. But it is technically optional. Okay, yeah, that is definitely a side quest. It's a very people will say one of the most expensive side quests there are, but it is nevertheless a side quest. And for you, I mean, even though you're going for your kid, you haven't been to the parks in a minute.
I think the last time, yeah, 16 years ago, maybe.
Okay, so for you, it's gonna be very
New.
nice too. Yeah, I mean, like when I went recently, I had not been maybe in a decade, so it was definitely strong.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm rewatching some of the
The
Disney
movies, right? Isn't it crazy that like you rewatch movies for your kid, like Toy Story, Monsters Inc. But then when we were kids, I don't know if it was just me, but my parents, the movies that they had me watch, I come to realize later are like Disney movies from the 50s, like Snow White and what's the other
Cinderella.
one? Yeah, like what the fuck? This shit wasn't even the thing when you were a kid. You weren't even born when this came out.
Because I'm guessing there wasn't the novelty of people creating those stuff.
Like there weren't that many coming out all the time, or barely any.
Like The Little Mermaid, that's 90s?
More recent. Yeah, that's 90s.
80s? The Lion King.
Yeah, that was more recent, 90s. And I mean, those were fine, right? Like I grew up on those. But we also were put like fucking Cinderella. And I mean, don't get me wrong, those are fire films, and the way that they designed those things back then, it was really cool. I love those films. I'm just saying
1989.
It's what?
The Little Mermaid.
The Mermaid. That's the year I was born. I was born in the year of the mermaid. Maybe I'm a merman.
What's your Chinese?
I don't know. I think I might be. I'm not like a cool one. I'm not like this, the fucking snake or the dragon. I think I'm like the rat.
The rat. I'm
the cockroach.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
I might be into the Chinese stuff. I might give it a try.
That's not a fetish. You're a snake.
Oh shit, I'm a snake. That's not bad.
So your year was last year.
So last year was when things were supposed to happen for me. They didn't.
And I think I'm a cool one. Let look it up.
You're the crab.
The rabbit. No.
You're the rabbit.
No, I said a cool one.
Oh, fuck that rabbit up. You're the ox.
I'm the dragon.
No, you're not.
I'm a fucking dragon.
88 is dragon.
Yeah.
You're 88, right?
I'm 88.
Damn, the dragon is gangster. You can get a dragon tatted then in your forehead. Representing.
I do
Yeah, you want to represent.
that.
I was born in the year of the dragon, bro.
It says I'm charismatic, energetic, and ambitious.
Damn. Side quest that, you're a side quest hustler. You side quest like it's your fucking last name. You're Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest. Wow.
I do so many quests, they call me Johnny Quest.
I think we need to work on the writing.
All right. Well, thank you for joining. Let us know if you have any side quests of your own that you think are worthy of mentioning and where we got it wrong. Maybe our criteria wasn't correct. Maybe you have a new update on this. And Chef Maurice, love to see you with the San Jose Clash, repping the mate look and the OG's MLS team. Take care.